Confringo, Defendo, Expelliarmus. Accio, Wingardium Leviosa. Incendio. Levioso. Incendio. I should investigate. Revelio.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a car at Brightop. I was only young, mind, but not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
You won't get...
Confringo, Expelliarmus.
What an unfortunate disappointment! I've never seen a wizard use magic like you. No. I won't bet.
Almost. Confringo, Expelliarmus. Incendio.
You won't get away with that. There's that sneaky little
Confringo,
student.
Defendo, Expelliarmus. Too late for you to learn the error of your ways. Revelio. Revelio. Upper Hogsfield. Now where to find Mrs. Sprottle? Revelio.
Brownrot's loyalists are a menace. What can be done?
Aloha Mora. Revelio. What do we have here? A demiguise. Mine now, demiguise. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
New instruments are expensive, you know.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Revelio.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Come now, don't be stingy. I could use some gold. Spare a nut, a pickle, a galleon. Tips in the hat, if you please. New instruments are expensive, you know. I could use some gold. stingy. Tips in the hat, if you please. New instruments are expensive, you know. Sarah Canuck, a pickle, a galleon. Come now, don't be stingy. I could use some gold. Sarah Canuck, a pickle, a galleon. Tips in the hat, if you please. I could use some gold.
Revelio. It's like a place right out of a storybook.
Upper Hogsfield is being terrorised by Ranrock.
I couldn't help but overhear. Did you mention Ranrock's loyalists?
I did. Never imagined they'd act this deadly. I'm Claire Beaumont, by the way.
Nice to meet you.
Ranrock and his followers have set up camp here. No regard for our beloved hamlet or our livelihoods. Ruthless. My brother Bardolph dared to stand up to them and ended up in St. Mungo's. I'm simply at my wit's end.
How did your brother Bardolph end up in St. Mungo's?
Bardolph had spent the entire day hand-picking herbs and roots for us. When a group of Ranrock's lot appeared and demanded the harvest for themselves, Bardolph refused. In their anger, they hurled him against a rock and robbed him. The moment he left St. Mungo's, he vowed revenge. I worry he may be dabbling in magic that he will one day regret.
You said Ranrock's loyalists have set up camp here. Where, precisely?
To the south, across the river. Last I heard, there were several loyalists in each camp. I won't go near them.
Why don't you simply leave the area for now?
Upper Hogsfield is my home. Bardolph and I grew up here. No, we are standing firm. Once my brother returns, then we shall decide what to do next. He's gone to seek Victor Rookwood's advice. I didn't approve of that idea, but perhaps in the end it will help.
I'm unfortunately quite familiar with Ranrock's loyalists. Perhaps I can do something.
Much as I would love to be rid of them, I wouldn't want you to risk injury, or worse. Please be cautious. We should not have to live in fear. This is our home.
It seems as though things are getting worse.
Bardolph Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dark wizards he was.
Hello, Mrs. Sprottle. Actually, Serona Ryan asked if I'd come and see you.
Oh, dear Serona, a gem. Has been for as long as I've known her.
She thought you might need help collecting ingredients for your Wiggenweld potion.
And she's correct. My darling Aidan used to collect hawk lumps for me. Since he died, my supply has dwindled.
I'm sorry for your loss, Mrs. Sprottle.
Oh, thank you. Love of my life. A bit lost without him. If you wouldn't mind gathering some hawk lumps for me, I'd be happy to compensate you for your time.
Believe it or not, I have some with me.
Oh, thank you. How wonderful delightful. The travelling vendors will be thrilled to replenish their stock of Wiggenweld potion.
Sirona also mentioned that Mr. Sprottle was bringing her a box of letters when he fell ill.
Indeed he was. I'd almost forgotten. I stumbled upon it just before Aidan died. He was hoping to go through it with Sirona over a butterbeer or two. Those two were always like two bowtruckles in a branch. Aidan took ill when he was collecting hawk clumps on his way to see her. He made it home, but I fear he dropped the box in the cavern. The cavern is in the hills just southwest of our hamlet. You can gather hawk clumps and collect the box of letters there.
Sirona said she lived with you during the summers when she was at Hogwarts. What was she like?
Goodness. Well, she was almost exactly like she is now. Charming, good head on her shoulders, taking care of everyone. I can't tell you the fun we had when she and her friends would visit us during the year, all buzzing about, practicing charms. Talented group. Her friend Mirabelle was a genius in the garden. Learned it all from her muggle parents, if you can believe it.
Do you remember anything about the letters you put in the box?
Oh, of course. A few letters from some of her school friends. Some nice memories. I even included a letter Sirona had written to me when she was staying with us. Thought she might enjoy reading it. I know when I read writing from my youth, I'm always astonished at how much I've changed, and yet remain the same.
Thank you, Mrs. Sprottle.
Thank you. I'll be here if you are able to collect those hawk clumps. I, and the vendors I help, would greatly appreciate it.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer. I reckon Rookwood's played a hand in his disappearance.
Revelio.
worry about.
Better sleep. I won't.
Protego!
Why drag this out longer than that?
Expelliarmus!
Such arrogance. Not quiet enough. Arrogant child!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
I won't rest.
Protego!
Get accustomed to that!
Expelliarmus! Defindo!
Lucky, that's all!
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Protego!
I'll get you.
Expelliarmus! Incendio!
I will make you.
Confringo! One camp down, one more to go. Revelio.
One less human to worry about.
Is that the best you can do?
Confringo! Protego!
Why can't I hit you?
I won't rest until you're dead.
Confringo!
No! Someone's been taken out last week! I won't rest. Over here. Someone's here. Ah, there you are. How nice of you to stop by.
Protego!
Come here. See what you like that for.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
No! I will
Incendio!
make you.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Stop it!
Incendio! Defindo! Your blood's on Ranrock's hands. Both camps cleared. Madame Beaumont will be glad to hear that. Revelio. Seems a pleasant enough little place.
Bardo Beaumont should have returned by now. Had by dock with...
These rocks have seen better days.
Sold some baby nifflers the other day. Fetched a small fortune. You always get more when they're small.
Enjoy stealing hippogriffs, do you? I know all about you, and...
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Potato!
You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, sweetheart?
Confringo! Your poaching days are over. This must be the cavern Mrs. Sprottle mentioned. Sprottle, but I still need to visit the cave to find Zerona's box of letters. Better have a look around, see if I can find that box of letters. That's all the Hawk Lumps for now. Mrs. Sprottle should be pleased. Confringo! Revelio. Either I'll have to fight that troll, or avoid it altogether. Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Potato! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Potato! Confringo! Incendio! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Potato! Incendio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! One less foul-hulking brute. Revelio. Confringo. Lumos. This must be Sirona's box of letters. I should take this box of letters to Sirona. She'll be glad to have it back. I think that's everything. Wonder who lives here.
Shane Bardolph thought dark magic was the answer.
Excuse me, did you say something about Bardolph Beaumont?
Oh, hello again. How nice to see you. And yes, I did. I was just worrying about Claire Beaumont's brother Bardolph, only he's gone missing. Rumour is he was seen in the forest practising dark magic. Saw him myself near some ruins with Rookwood's lot I did. I fear he got himself into trouble with the Ashwinders, especially if he made them a promise he couldn't keep. I'd help search for him myself, but no one will risk encountering Ranrock's loyalists. They seem to be everywhere.
Why would Bardolph want to get involved with the Ashwinders?
Oh, he had a terrible run-in with Ranrock's loyalists. Changed him. He vowed never to feel powerless again. I think he sought the Ashwinders out to learn their secrets. Victor Rookwood, at least, seems somehow immune to Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think Bardolph may have simply run off?
No. Bardolph's run that shop with Claire his entire life. He'd not give it up for anything. He swore he'd be back in a fortnight. My instincts are that he's been held captive, or worse.
I can certainly look out for him.
Any help would be appreciated. You might speak to Claire first. Perhaps she has some insights that I don't. I can tell you that Bardolph was last seen in the forest wearing a particular woolen jumper, one that Claire knitted herself. Claire will be at her shop if you'd like to speak with her.
I do miss the bustle of business. Poor customers, afraid to venture out.
Hello, Madame Beaumont. Good news. I was able to clear out Ranrock's camps.
You cleared them out? How?
It was harrowing, and they dug in their heels, but I managed.
When my brother returns, this news will mean the world to him. You saved our hamlet, my young friend. This will not be forgotten. I fear for other hamlets, truly. Ranrock and his lot are unlike any goblins I've ever seen.
What do you have for sale?
What are you looking for exactly? Thank you. Sincerely. Marvellous. I could always use more of these. Thank you for passing through.